writing screenplays is, like I said, you know, all these books that are in the store, they're very helpful if you don't know what a screenplay looks like, or you don't know how it should be, and for tricks, and there's all kinds of things to learn how to do different things, and it's very effective for that. But when people go to write screenplays, I don't know how many movies you've seen. You've probably seen, like, I don't know, how many movies have you seen in your life on television and everything else? 10,000, 15,000, God only knows how many things you've seen. You know what a movie looks like. So how come most people get so stupid when they go to write a movie? They give you their script, and they go, well, there's my script, it's great, isn't it? And you go, wow, man, did you ever see a movie that looked, what is that? And it's like all the blood leaves their brain, and they become this other person, and they forget everything they know. You can't bore me for 2 hours. Don't tell me a bunch of shit I already know 14 times. What other movie did you ever, I constantly read scripts and I go, what movie did this person ever see that, like, and it's not like, you know, Charlie Kaufman where they're breaking new ground, where you're like, but it's like, so you know what movies look like, and so it's there are brilliant screenwriters waiting to happen all over the place that haven't happened. And there are millions of people that want to be screenwriters that shouldn't ever do it again. You know, and that's the easy tell. So you're the diamond in the rough.
Same experience with Michael Clayton and the horses for me. And I wanted to hear from you what was the genesis of that scene, and what did that scene mean for you?
I went on the road with this movie for like 5 months. We went on the road for like a month, and then it extended. I've heard the most remarkable explanations for that scene from people asking questions, asking me to confirm their opinion of what that scene was about. And it's so much more highly developed into like a theology than I could ever think of. All it meant to me in the first place was someone who was completely played out and completely separated from everything and was in complete despair, and there was something honest and natural and visceral and pure, and that was the first impulse towards it. And all of the other things that came overloaded with that came afterwards, and they are multiple and they are subject to all kinds of interpretation. And I'm so happy that I made something that's subject to varieties of interpretation, all of which are easy for me to endorse. I've heard people tell me, well, it's the Furies, and there's 3 Furies, and there's 3 horses. I go, yeah, I love that. I love it. So I'm wide open for whatever your personal theory is. I love your theory.
One of the main tenets of the film is how much to trust the one you love. Do you think that is the $1 million question of most relationships?
Kind of do. I've been married for like 25 years, and I still don't really trust her. And I really know that she doesn't trust me. But what's cool about this was that when they started to write it was that this couple, they work on such a high level of mistrust that it's almost like the X-ray of like a normal relationship. They skip all the crap that we all deal with. They never once mention, commitment or what's our relation. The word relationship never comes up in this movie. The word marriage never comes up in this movie. Nobody ever talks about. They really are sort of an X-ray, essentialized version of what relationships are like. And we sort of got in writing it and realized, oh my God, this is really like a hyper version of what every marriage is like. They start from the premise that they can't trust what's going on, and they kind of get off on it. So it's essential. It's essential to that part of the movie.